It should be Nanette.
Yes.
You should have to get raped.
She worked her way up, rape after rape.
It's so funny that she had to try to do a second special, and she kind of already blew the rape load.
Yeah.
So the second one was like, asking for a bus transfer's weird, isn't it?
Wait, she went back to comedy?
Yeah, she was like,
She went back to
observational stuff.
Yeah, that's
She's
so
like,
funny.
easy, Mac. Were we under the impression that the regular one was too hard? For who? Fucking retards?
Wow.
I know a kid that drowned in a pool, and he could still make regular mac and cheese.
He can make regular mac.
He suffocated in 1.5 inches of water, but he could still manage to make regular mac and cheese. Who are you dumbing it down for? Terry Schiavo?
Oh, dude. Nanette's going
Remember
blue.
her?
Nanette's going blue.
There's no prisoners.
Wow, you're a real, that's real Bob Saget level.
He's a
blue
fucked up
comedy.
guy.
That was a
fucked
weird
up.
situation.
Wasn't that weird?
The parents wanted to kill her, and the husband wanted to keep her alive, probably because she got so skinny after being put in a car. Talk about a smoke show.
She might have had good pussy.
I mean, I understand why she had to starve herself to the extent that she ended up in a coma, because she was too fat beforehand. But now that she's beautiful, the husband wanted to keep her around.
Legally, can you fuck your wife who's in a coma?
Yeah, if it's your wife.
9/11, that was a doozy, wasn't it?
That was a real didgeridoo.
You know what I think? Obviously, the biggest fucking issue, why the hell weren't there 3 towers?
That's true.
They only had 2 planes. If you had 3 towers, we still had one of them.
That's right.
Nanette 2.
Yeah, I believe it was called Douglas.
It's called
It was called Douglas.
She called it that?
It's called
Yeah.
Douglas, named after my favorite character on Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, yeah, she is autistic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she?
I think she is. She came
Wasn't
out
she
as
fucking
autistic.
some other
Yeah.
like a famous lesbian?
Yeah.
Nanette is named after a woman that I fell in love with, and Douglas was a dog that I used to have sex with.
Yeah. We made her.
It was a golden retriever named Douglas, and I'd smear peanut butter all over my pussy, and the dog would lick it off. And I'd say, tip top, Douglas.
And that's how she realized that she was a lesbian
Yeah.
from the dog.
Because a dog's mouth is a lot like a woman's mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what everybody.
As everyone that
Everybody
tried to
knows
get
that.
sucked off by a dog
There's
before
nothing-
would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing,
It's
brother.
the same thing. It's just like a chick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They say black people love fried chicken. Who doesn't? Have you had it?
That's a good observation.
It's
Nanette.
good stuff, fried
We all
chicken.
everyone loves chicken.
Is that
That's true.
supposed to be bad?
I love it. I love the stuff.
I love chicken.
Now, how about all these aboriginals? We got to get them out.
No,
We got to get them out of here.
It's when we got our own type of black people, isn't it? And if you imagine if I said Australian black people and you closed your eyes and opened it, that's what they were, you'd say this has to be some kind of joke. Obviously, a racist came up with this. If I had to come up with some goofy kazoo fucking version of black people, and what you spit out was a guy with a nose that's half the width of his face playing an old toilet paper roll and pretending it's an instrument.
That's
Nanette.
Nanette, come on.
I mean, Hannah.
There's not even a button on the fucking thing.
It's true.
It doesn't turn. It's a tube. It's a fucking tube.
But that's the same for whatever.
Are you just let Hannah go?
Nanette,
dude.
just go. Yeah.
Hannah's doing a great job of.
I don't want to
Douglas
cut
right
Hannah.
now. Why are you fact checking her?
I don't. No, I wasn't gonna fact.
Yes,
check.
you were. You were going to say it's the same as some other.
Wow,
bullshit.
great instrument. What songs can you play on that? Any Mozart, Beethoven? Oh, nothing. Just
a hum?
Just a monotone droning
Just a
noise.
stupid hum.
It's one. What is the? What song is that? It's Happy Birthday and what you play at a funeral.
That's offensive. Nanette.
It's the same fucking.
It's the
one,
same song.
That's not an instrument. It's barely a fucking hobby.
Wow, Nanette, that's messed up.
And their weapons, there's a boomerang.
A boomerang. Just make another one, you fucking idiot. It's this bent stick.
Yeah.
Who the fuck looked at a boomerang and they said, "Oh, I'm going to want this back"? I'm going to need to hang on to this thing.
She takes no prisoners in Douglas. Hannah Gadsby's back. And she's not playing nice anymore.
How about the only thing that gives it any value is that you painted a bunch of fucking stripes on the thing. Just don't do that, you fucking moron.
That's true. That kind of makes
Then
sense.
it goes back to just being a piece of shit L-shaped stick.
Well, it's more carved than. Nanette,
She's tired of the bullshit.
Nanette, you've been hanging out with the Legion of Skanks too much.
Me and Lewis were hanging out the other
Me and Lewis were talking about how much we actually like Ray.
Here's me, Lewis Schultz.
Me and Lewis and Schultz went to shoot guns. And after spending a weekend there, I just have to ask, these 14-year-olds knew what they were getting into with Dalia. Completely changed my mind on it. If the whole argument is what? That an 11-year-old girl has no sexual agency.
That's true. You got to get out of your Western paradigm.
But you didn't think about it that way, did you?
Thanks.
Free Dalia.
Free Dalia.
I think he's cool.
Hannah Gadsby loves Chris D'Elia.
And don't even get me started on the Race Master General.
You know how remember how a Blockbuster used to make you rewind your own videos?
Yeah, that's true.
That feels disgusting in retrospect, doesn't it? Imagine having to wipe your own cum off a woman after sex. That's what it feels like as being assaulted. I'm still working on that one.
That one's we're doing new stuff today, folks.
That one's in the oven if we got any Jewish friends in the audience.
Oh, God.
Hannah Gadsby is kind of talking.
Doing her blockbuster material.
This is her third special. She's really running out of ideas.
She's really just trying to go through all the old notebooks and figure out what she can cash in on.
One last paycheck before everyone realizes she's
Can
not
we just
that
stop
funny.
pretending like anybody wants to read a fucking book? Who are these assholes perpetuating the book law?
Damn, dude. I would
Watch a book when you can watch a movie.
So fucking true.
It's got fucking in it. You could watch people fuck.
I want to see someone fuck.
Winner of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
I was talking to my friend that was reading a book. They said, "Oh, I'm so invested in these characters. You should invest in Bitcoin and buy child pornography. It's a better investment."
If we're talking about investments.
You're investing in characters. It sounds like you're getting ripped off by the character.
You've got to invest in Bitcoin.
But I'm really into Bitcoin. I can't get enough of this stuff.
I'm buying so much Bitcoin.
I got heaps Bitcoin.
I'm buying heaps child
On
pornography
paper,
with Bitcoin.
I'm on paper, I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, dude, I would love to watch that. Mm-hmm. Hannah Gadsby.
She's pissed.
And she's pissed off. The fucking caution tape.
I think the only
Wrapped
reason
around her mouth.
She's got caution tape on her mouth.
everybody kind of idealizes Asians for being so Zen-like and Buddhist.
Go off, Hannah.
Probably have to be if you had a 3-inch back.
If your cock was so
If you
small,
live with a dick that small your
I'd
whole
want
life.
to learn karate too.
I'd learn karate and I'd learn how to fucking meditate.
That's true.
What about Indian people?
Don't get me started.
I'd learn how to to focus on my inner self too. If the promise was that there was more cock somewhere in there that I could push out, that I could somehow meditate so
That's
much,
what Zen Buddhism is, folks.
is that I could wheel my asshole to push more cock out of my pubic bone.
Hannah Gadsby is just saying the N-word now.
6 months only. Catch her 6 months only at the Sydney Opera House.
Oh, fuck, man.